Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler 0. Last episode, we completed the Trials of the Sacred Flame, and in doing so, learned the location of the Gates of Finis, and had Rondo officially join our party. And so, in this episode, it's finally time to head to the Gates of Finis. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So we're actually starting here in Wishvale because I want to talk about the museum. We actually got this a little while back, I believe, or maybe we got this last episode. I can't remember, but we got the final upgrade. So we have the museum level 3 where we can display antiques. Now this is important because I was looking up one of the items we got last episode and didn't actually realize that the purpose of it was here in the antique room. So you can see here, these are antiques found throughout the game. So for example, I believe that time crystal we found 2 episodes ago is right here. The Time Bend Crystal. Legendary treasure, a breathtaking ornament made of a pale glowing crystal and flora. And that's it. So essentially there are these items scattered throughout the world that you can find. I'm only missing 2 of them. I will be showing off where to get those. I believe they're actually both coming up throughout the rest of the game. But yeah, this is just a little area to find some legendary treasures that are usually a little bit harder to find, or you have to like fight harder enemies to get them. But yeah, we will go ahead and show off the other 2 once we actually find them. So I want to show that off real quick, and with all of that done, let's go ahead and head on over to the Gate of Finis, level 57. We do still have that side quest, but I'm going to be honest, I don't know how many more side quests we're going to get before the end of the game. So there just might be a really short episode right at the end of the game before we go finish it off, just to complete any leftover tasks, like if we do miss one of the legendary treasures, or to go find or complete that final side quest there. So let's go ahead and walk forward. The bestower of all, Gate of Finis. Seeking the Gate of Finis, Rondo ventures to Hell's Hornburg, where he undergoes the Sacred Flame's trials and inherits the Blue Flame. The final battle with Xanthos draws near. Let's do it.
Chosen one.
Rondo.
I told the Pontiff about the power of the flame. It really is frigid here, isn't it? It's times like these that I miss Renu's piping hot stew.
It'll be ready soon, Velnort.
It smells great.
You've been working yourself so hard lately. Try not to overdo it.
I just want to finish it as soon as possible.
Oh, Velnort. I'm perfectly happy with the way things are now. As long as you aren't suffering. As long as we can be together. That's enough to warm my heart. You're all I need.
Renu.
Let's be together always. Always.
Renu.
Found you. Awaken. Disgraced hero.
Oh, he's gonna be a problem. Wow. We're about to fight harder Tytos, huh? Bestower of all, Chapter 5, the Gate of Finis. If we're fighting Tytos, does that mean we're going to have to fight August and Herminia. That'd be sick.
Oh,
Bring back the original enemies.
my word. Indeed, that is undoubtedly the sacred flame. You did well to overcome that trial, Rondo.
Thank you, sir. But
Xanthos strayed from the path. And yet, once his heart was purer than all others, something must have corrupted it. But what? Rondo, and you, Chosen One. The time for battle draws near. We must gather the Knights Ardent and ensure they are fully prepared.
thank you, Pontiff.
Your blue flame will be our guide. May the sacred flame ever shine its warmth upon you.
I still can't believe it. That Sir Xanthos would do something like this. Maybe somewhere deep down I want to believe. In that blue flame that saved my sister and I. I'm sorry. This isn't the time, is it? Right now, we need to focus on stopping him. And also, I'd like to believe that Rinyu is still alive somewhere down there in Hell. It may be slim, but I think there's still hope. Let's go to Castle Edoras. Everyone is waiting.
Let's do it. Gotta go back to Castle Edoras so one more time. I feel like we come here all the time, but I'm guessing because it's making me come to Cragspear that it's actually just outside the castle. So let's go ahead and run on over there. Yep, just wanted us right outside once again. I actually wasn't expecting it to happen when we were walking up. Whoops.
So, what will you do, Alone?
I'm going with you.
I knew you'd say that. But that means that if something happens, we won't be able to protect that which we ought to protect. That's why I think you should stay. Please.
I listened to you once before and stayed behind. But this time, the battle will determine the fate of our entire continent. A queen like me should be standing on the front lines.
Fine. But let me say this at least. I'll do everything to keep you safe, no matter what it costs.
Richard.
Richard, stop flirting. We're watching.
I leave the castle in your capable hands, Krauser.
Understood, Your Majesty. Please, be safe.
You're becoming more and more like Old Man LeBrant every day, Krauser. Worrying will only give you more gray hairs, you know. It's all right to take a step back and let us handle things once in a while.
Don't forget about us. We can't let an outsider get all the glory after all.
Exactly. It's go time.
It is reassuring to have you with us, Lord Bargello.
Don't forget my army either.
Indeed. Warriors of the deep, one and all.
I hear something about the continent being in danger.
Who cares about that? We're just here for the captain.
Got that right.
We of Grandport will fight with everything we have.
Nice. Now this is more like it. Hey, Empress. You seem to know a lot about the other side. Plus, you're pretty strong too. So, you're coming with us.
A leopard takes no orders.
Oh, all right. Anyway, we'll be counting on your nose.
Don't make me laugh. You will bow your head to me, crown.
Crown? Is that supposed to be me? You know I am a king, right? Hey, Bargello, I'll need you to get this leopard under control.
Wait, why me?
I couldn't agree more!
Hold on. More are approaching. The Knights are Daunt.
You're late, Rondo.
My apologies for keeping you waiting.
The time has come. The time for all of Orsterra to gather its strength and head into enemy territory. Please, lend us your aid.
No, I'm actually good this time. You guys got this.
once
Nah,
more.
that's okay. I actually don't need help. You guys got this one. I don't know how I'll be of
Everything will
help.
turn out all right in the end. I'm sure of it. After all, we have the Sacred Flame's blessing on our side. Hear me, everyone. We make for the ruins of Hornburg's last battle. The gate of Finis awaits us there.
The final battle is upon us. But fear not, the wind blows in your favor. For you have the Hawk of Orsterra on your side.
As well as the Scourge of the Seas. We'll be right there, fighting alongside you. You'll be as well protected as a battleship.
And with that, you now fast travel to the Hornburg Battle Ruins. And the final two companions of the game, Solon and Eltrix, are now our companions. Solon, the Wise King, expert in physical and elemental attacks, very similar to Rondo. Uses the book and the sword. He also gets Cross Strike to unleash a sword attack on a foe, and Fireball to unleash a fire attack on all foes. Learn support skills that further enhance the elemental capabilities, and unleash powerful physical and elemental attacks to defeat even the strongest of foes. And Eltrix, the Captain, indomitable force on the front line, chooses a sword and a bow. She gets Twofold Slash to unleash 2 sword attacks on a foe, and Stout Wall to raise her own physical defense. Learn support skills that further enhances defensive capabilities, and relies on incredible defensive strength to stand fast against deadly enemies and protect allies. So, the final two characters of the game. Let's talk about them. We'll go ahead and start with Solon here. Solon is kind of like a combination of a knight and a scholar-ish. It also gets lower defenses to lower the elemental and physical defenses of an enemy. Analyze All is a very, very powerful skill. You discover one weak point on all foes. Unfortunately, you just get it way too late in the game. Vacuum Slice to deal great sword damage. We've seen Vacuum Slice tons of times. Gospel of Debilitation, lowering physical defense of all foes for 2 turns. And Firestorm, deal fire damage to all foes 2 times. He does have some pretty good support skills here, though. Narrow Escape, 10% chance to survive an otherwise lethal attack with 1 HP remaining. It's a pretty good skill that only he has, unfortunately. Elemental Defense and Elemental Attack plus 50. And this is the skill that Sazantos had that we could never get. I think it was Sazantos. It was either Sazantos or it was Eltrix. But it was one of the 2 characters that are no longer with us. And I had mentioned it was a really strong skill we'd get much later in the game. It's of equal might. You equalize the physical attack and elemental attack of the equipped character to whichever value is higher. If you have a character such as Tatlock, this is a really, really good skill since Tatlock uses both physical and elemental attacks. Some other characters who could also use it are Raymay and Honnet since they have built-in elemental damage. Unfortunately, Tails as a warrior wouldn't have any use for it, but if you're playing Tails on a different class, maybe a thief or a hunter or even a dancer, then it'd be a really, really powerful skill for you. On top of that, he gets the ultimate technique Hawk of Orsterra, discover weak points of all foes, and raise weak point damage for 2 turns. And finally, Eltrix. She gets Provoke, attempt to draw the attention of all foes for 3 turns. Offensive Maneuver, raise the physical attack of the entire front row or entire back row for 2 turns. Double Shot, deal bow damage to a foe 2 times. Defensive Maneuver, raise physical defense of the entire front row or entire back row for 2 turns. And Sublime Slash, deal great sword damage to a foe 3 times. She is essentially the best tank in the game. If you want to run a tank, run her. She's incredibly strong. Things like Stout Wall, Provoke, and Defensive Maneuver all just make your entire front row very tanky, and then you don't have to rely on parrying. Now, because parrying does exist, and parrying is just a better version of a physical defense because of the fact that you just deflect attacks, it's not as useful at this stage in the game. However, if you need a 4th character to tank hits, she is really, really solid. She also gets back row protection. When moving to the back row, the equipped character will take damage in place of a paired ally. So if you have her in front of an ally who's very squishy and you need to swap that character in, we'll take Stia or Cersei as an example, then Cersei wouldn't take the damage, Eltrix would take the damage instead, meaning you would basically get a free turn with that character as long as they're quick enough. They also get physical defense and max HP plus 50 and plus 500. And finally, Stalwart Defense at the start of turn. Raise the equipped character's physical defense up to 5 tiers when in the front row, and it's canceled when you move to the back row. Ultimate technique is Lofty Rampart. Raise their own physical attack and physical defense, and take damage in place of all allies for 3 turns. Survive an otherwise lethal attack with 1 HP remaining 1 time only. Eltrix is quite literally the best tank in the game. And for that reason, I hate to say it, Ludo, I think your time's pretty much gone, man. It does suck, because I'll need to probably put these on other people, those 2 equipments there. But I want a tank. I need a good tank, and unfortunately, Ludo is just not it. I mean, Honnet and Raymay have issues as well, but I do think I've been planning to get rid of Ludo for a while. Technically, a lot of people think Ludo is better, and I would say when it comes to breaking and finding elemental weaknesses, Ludo is significantly better, but we don't really care about that right now. So we'll get Corinda and Alphen off of here, throw on, where are they? Solon and Rondo. And there we go. I'll go ahead and quickly get her set up and ready to go. I think I'm going to go raw defense on her. I was tempted to go HP instead of defense, but I think just 100 defense, 100 elemental defense, and physical defense is going to be good. I gave her the Brooch of Joy. Even though I don't really need it, it still gives us that additional XP and JP, so we'll throw that on. And then I believe that's really all we need. Let me just check. The biggest problem I have right now is, you know, so many of my characters are using swords. But looks like Divine Splendor is just solid. Doesn't give us, like, any downsides. And the Moonlit Bow, I prefer, well, they don't really have a better option. It has the highest physical and elemental attack, so this is probably the best Eltrix we'll be able to get. And there we go. We are set up and are ready to head on to, where is it? It's not, do we have to go to Hell? Because that's regular Hornburg. So Ruins of Hornburg are going to be right here. Yep. The Hornburg Battle Ruins. We finally get to uncover this area we've had for a long time. I just want to quickly check this area out. Oh, let me, before I forget, let me equip a skill onto what did Ludo have? Spear Whirl, which I can't use. We'll just take that off. Parry, we're going to want to give more rare monsters and evasive maneuvers. Shoot, I want to give that evasive maneuvers to someone soon. Man, I don't even know. Maybe I just give it to you, Cersei. More rare monsters I'm not worried about anymore, but I really need to give her something there. And then for the sword, let me just see. We'll probably just give her parry as the starting one, just because she'll be tanking for a little bit. There we go. Let's check out. This is a pretty massive zone, so I don't want to miss out. We can clearly see the Gate of Finis. Well, there's no chests here. Oh, there's also no enemies here. This is just a get to the Gate of Finis. Never mind. I don't need to worry about anything. I think the first time we just get to go straight to where we need to be. I guess this is kind of like our victory lap after everything we've been through. Are these the Ruins of Hornburg? Does that mean we did come here? Because I believe we came to the Gate of Finis in Octopath 1. So if this is technically in Hornburg, but it's not like Hornburg proper. It's not the actual town. Because that town was destroyed before before the events of this game, so.
So this is it. The Gate of Finis.
It is certainly foreboding.
This Finis guy had some interesting taste and design.
Please, hold your thoughts for now, everyone. I call upon thee, sacred blue flame.
Stop. I'm picking up a scent. The scent of bait.
Fallen Shades!
So the gate was guarded after all. However, do not think to hunt us so easily. We are no sheep, but rather wolves, gathered to protect the light.
All right, men. Let's show them just how rough the ocean can be!
Should have expected the wise king to set up a counter ambush. Well, may as well run wild like the wolves we are.
Cut that out, Piero. That's so weird.
Even the most powerful cannot escape their
There we go.
reckoning.
It's like a mini boss or a more like an elite enemy, I would say. He's gonna counter everything. The Fallen Scarlet Wing, huh? Well, we'll go ahead and deal with the Fallen Monster then. Eltrix is quick. Wow, she gets to go before anyone else. Try to get some weaknesses on the Fallen Monster since I can't. Ooh. How many weaknesses? Wow, I've checked everything my team can do right now.
Not today.
Ow.
I am ready.
Well, a sniper I guess can get through counters. Well, this sucks.
Mercy. I will do my best.
I don't even want to. We'll try Holy Light. Okay, well, got a weakness.
You kept me waiting long enough.
Let's get Axe out just in case. Perfect.
Ready.
But then, like, let's do Fan, I guess. There's not much we can do here for breaking purposes. These guys don't really hit hard. Why did Eltrix take so much damage? She's my tank. She has the highest defense, I think, in my team. Well, dang, man. How do we get... Do we just have to... I wonder if we just have to get the hits. It's either we have to kill the Fallen Monster first, or we just have to deal with the fact that we're going to get hit here. You know what might get through that, though? Does Parry get through... Parry might get through it. Let's see. We'll get the break here. No, we won't. Wait, can we? No, random foes. Ooh, I don't want to random foe it up. Hopefully, do I have sniper on her? I do. There we go. There's the break. And then, yeah, I think we just have to deal with it, man. Either that or we just have to use ultimate attacks. If I Brand's Blade, the Fallen Scarlet Wing, do we get countered from that? Yeah, we do. I was worried about that. Let's just Hunter's Drive, the same one. We're gonna get countered here as well. Okay, so this is a good thing, though. Let's use Stormblade, trying to kill you. Because Eltrix, I can actually just swap in for Isla here and probably get the kill on this Fallen Wing, even though he's not broken. No. And we get... Oh, thank God. I forgot she's going to take that hit for us. Whew. That was close. Let's try Fan. Nope. Well, we get the kill anyways. We left him with no HP. There we go. Cersei hit level 70.
Forgive me.
Arrow, cut that out. Stop being weird.
King Solon!
He's fine. He's a companion. He can't die.
Soldiers of Wold.
Wow, it really is the whole continent.
You wound me, Solon. The fate of the very continent is at stake, and the best you can do is send me a letter? Hear me, proud soldiers of woe. On our honor, we must protect the Guardians of Light.
I suppose the lead actor always appears last. Pray, forgive me, Osred. Allow me to bring you a gift as recompense after this battle is over.
Oh. And so you are in my debt again, Solon.
Of course he'd have backup plans for his backup plans.
We cannot thank you enough for your aid. Let us fight as one, King Osred.
Yes, for the sake of our continent.
Now let's get in there before we get another welcome party.
This is your moment, Rondo.
Right. I call upon thee, sacred blue flame. Banish the darkness and shine a light upon our path. Guide us forward.
Well, what are we waiting for? Forward to the land of the dead.
Like they said, forward to the land. Who are you? Oh, cool. Nobody. Forward to the land of the dead. Corridors of Contrition, a level 59 area. Make sure we heal up and head forward. And here we go. This is a big map. Essentially, there are, you can't really see it yet. I'll show it off here. We'll just quickly go run in and cover everything. We're going to see a bunch of different portals around here. There are going to be 8 different areas, all with different portals in it. You can see up top as well. And then all the way up here, yeah, probably going to get into a couple fights here as we just try to show it off. Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can do that attacks all right now, I don't believe. With her, I do not. So we're honestly just going to swap to Isla immediately and go for a Hellish Flame. Oh, that's so strong. Holy. I mean, we knew Isla was OP, but wow. And up here, you'll see the same thing, some portals going to different areas, and up top there is the final area. So I think what we need to do first, do we need to walk up to this door before anything else? I think so. Yeah, you'll see here, the way forward is blocked. So essentially we have to activate those portals back there in a specific order in order to destroy those tentacles. Now, what I'm going to show off first is not the correct order because there are things we can just go get. So we'll start here. We'll just go bottom right first. And again, we're just doing this because there's going to be some items and stuff we can grab in here. So we get a Hollow Nightmare. You can also see there are 21 chests and 4 elite enemies in here. So quite a lot to get, as well as journals. These are very important things for the story of the game. We can just quickly talk about a couple of them that are important. He wanted to be the Shield of Edoras. When Queen Ulrika gave her life for Princess Ulrika and Princess Alane, I vowed that I would protect them in their stead. And so he just basically says he was protecting them. Talks about General Moroza's passing, and then he swore to keep Alane safe. You can also read these journals back in the museum. That was an upgrade you get. That is the level 2 upgrade. There is a couple journals that are important for, I think, actually Octopath 1 lore, but also I'll point out a specific one once we get to it, because they're all found, all the like really important journals that explain a couple plot holes or just things you might have had questions for. They're all found here in the Gate of Finis. So there's the Void Amulet. Go ahead and head back up now. There was nothing else there. Then we're going to go into this portal here. And in here, we'll check this left side for another journal right here. This is Lavor's journal. I believe, which one was Lavor again? Oh, this is Stia's dad. Yeah. So this was Stia's dad. Again, just talks about how he was proud of Stia and how will always be by her side. Just some cute little moments. I guess in Octopath Champions of the Continent, this was probably like, those journals were probably huge. Because, well, I guess no, Stia's wouldn't have been there. They actually might not have been in Octopath Champions of the Continent now that I think of it. But maybe Lavor's just wasn't there because Stia didn't exist. But again, if you want to read those, we can always go read them back in the back in Wishvale. No reason to read them now. There's a Gargantuan Axe right there. And then we can go ahead and exit this portal. Essentially, you just want to find the portals that lead you to vines, but some portals will be closed off until you... or some portals you can't access till you clear the vines that would let you access them. So come up to this one next. This has Misa's journal. Misa was the little girl, if you guys remember. She was the daughter of Father Minaris of Emberglow. This just goes into Misa's story. I won't go into this too much. Actually, this is the only journal I read beforehand. I read this whenever... because you never see Misa again in the game after that one moment. Again, I don't want to go too much into this. This is very tough, and I know there might be some people who would have very bad reactions to this based off some of the stuff said here. So again, this is just... it's a very, very tough journal here, and it goes on to how she just wants to kill Minaris, kill Minaris, kill Minaris. So if you guys want to read that one, it really gives a lot more character to Misa, but not something that I will discuss on this channel, but if you guys want to read it, go give it a read. Now we'll go ahead and hop over to the final optional area. It's the top left one. This will actually have our elite enemy that we just saw across from us. I want to make sure we're fully healed, and let's go ahead and fight the menacing fallen monster. Just a blue elite, so really shouldn't be too terrible here. It gets to attack twice in a row. How easy is it gonna get them? Oh, good. Easy first. Okay. Could be axe. It's not, which means it is either dagger or spear. Please be spear. It could be sword. Shoot, I don't think I tested sword there. That sucks. Because I did spear with, but no, I did do sword. Never mind. So it's dagger for sure, which means I need to swap. On Tails' turn, I need to go swap to... I should be using her differently right now. I should be using... Haunted has a roll. I just haven't been able to use it a lot. Her roll is to just spam Rain of Arrows when they're weak to arrows. For that reason right there. I've only ever actually used her that way like one time, though. Actually, you could try to get the break with Cersei here. Crap, I didn't get it. I'm actually worried about Cersei here. Let me get the ethereal healing. Good. Okay, hit you twice. That is best case scenario. Okay, and then we get the break right here. Haunt it. I actually kind of want to use... No, I don't. I do, but I'm not going to. I wanted to use Tatlock's ultimate there, but I'd prefer to hold on to it since she's my back row unit. It'll be a little bit harder to get her abilities back. Stormblade, we're just weakening it up so that way we can swap in my true killer here. Bow, and then Tails, come on in. We can use a cross strike. And Isla, finish it off. Your back hurts after all. There we go, 99,999. There's Tadlock and Alaune up to level 69. Heaven's Vengeance, and we'll go ahead and get a... Oh, we don't need to heal. Never mind, we just leveled up. And then this is Rinyu's journal. She just came to hell looking for Velnort, but yeah, there's nothing here. She's just here to look for Velnort. It doesn't really go over anything else there, which is kind of sad. I was hoping, I mean, we'll obviously see her here, right? Like, her story's not just going to disappear, I hope. So now with all 4 of the optional ones done, let's go ahead and go in the proper order. We'll start with this, the purple one down here in the bottom left corner. And we'll go ahead and run through here. There's a chest down here we can grab. This one has 1,500 leaves. Solid. I think that was actually 15,000 leaves. And then we can interact with this little vine right here. For the tentacles. We can destroy them. That will open our way forward. And that is actually not the proper path. That is going to be the other portal that just became unlocked. It might show it right now. No, it doesn't. But another portal just opened up because we couldn't have gone into it beforehand. So before we leave, we'll just quickly check this way for this chest with a light soulstone. And now we'll go to the next one. This is actually very... Honestly, I would expect the Gates of Finis to be a little bit more challenging. But from what I've seen, it's actually very quick. But we are essentially at the end game now, I believe. After we finish this one, we're basically going to be hopping into another one, then another one, then another one. This is going to be Velnort's journal. This goes over what he did, how he met Rinyu, and then how he got sucked into Tytos. It's actually a really long one. Tytos, he must pay for what he did, because he believes Rinyu is dead. And all the way up here, just want to make sure I didn't miss any chests or anything. We can go ahead and interact with this one, this tentacle, to destroy it. And this one is actually going to have a fight for us. Just a little elite enemy here, a little group of elite enemies. One of those, like, mini-boss types. Okay, it can only be hit by his weak point. That sucks. Menacing Infernal Beast. I might just look up what his weak spots are. Shoot. No, you know what? We'll ult Meow. Yep. I didn't know what it was going to be, and I'll just have to have Isla be in my front row now for a couple of fights, but there we go. Actually might have been a really dumb decision. We might have to wait for the actual boss fight to get her back up front. Because she can't parry, so we have to hop in, get her to start charging up her MP. We can at least probably spend the next couple turns, next couple random fights charging up her SP again. Alright, and that's it for this path. So now we'll go back to the entrance, and we got 2 more portals to go through before the boss. Again, very, very quick area compared to some of the other places we've been to recently. But this is really just the starting point for the basically end of the game. So we'll go ahead and go through this one now. You can essentially just hop through the purple ones. The purple ones are the proper way to go. The blue ones are optional ways to go. There's another journal. Ucia's journal. Who is Ucia again? I can't remember. Freed was instant that you said Papa. Oh, this was my mom? Yeah, it is my mom. Fun. Did I miss one in the bottom left? I might have missed one. But I didn't see one in the bottom left, so we'll just ignore it for now. There's a hollow nightmare. And, of course, break open this tentacle. And that opens our final portal up. Yep, the tentacle blocking the way has vanished. So go ahead and run on back. I might go check that bottom left corner again to see if I did miss one. Because I found a journal on every pathway except for that bottom left path. And here's our final portal with our final tentacle to destroy and another journal. This is Yaya's journal. This is her grandmother, right? Yep, this is Lorana's grandmother. Very sad. And let's break it open. Destroy the tentacle. We're going to get into another fight here. This is another one of those elite enemies. But I think it's the exact same elite enemy, actually. So this one's going to be maybe a little bit harder. We need to get her out front. I don't really have a choice. So let's go curl up.
A moment's hesitation.
And then let's just start trying to get breaks here, shall we?
What next?
Good stuff. Sword. As long as I can get that. So we have a free turn here. Yeah, she's not going to get hit right now. And if I can get that parry up, we can just keep her out here pretty much for the rest of the fight. I want to try to get this break. Then haunt it. Can we go for the kill here? No, not quite. Let's get a parry up. Well, parry doesn't really save me from that, but... Ooh, we need to get her out of there. Let's get a heal wounds back row. And then let's go for another curl up. Just trying to get my... There we go. SP's recharge. And then it should really be like one more turn. Let's actually go for a captivating dance. Might hurt me really bad. Let's see. We did not get... We got enchant, though. Well, let's hope for... Okay, well, we broke it. Good. We found a weakness. Oh, no. We know swords, so we'll just keep doing that. I need to keep her in for, like, one more turn. Ow, ow. Let's get a heal wounds up. Axe, perfect.
I will do my best. Defend.
Okay, Isla is good. I was like, I need to make sure I get Isla's thing up, but we are good. So we'll put Isla in the back row. We'll just do a normal attack here. Isla can go back row. Eltrix can come in for an attack. And then we need to, next turn, we'll just have Isla come back in and let a single attack go. So, 4 axes. Oh, there we go. Didn't even need Isla to come finish it off for me. And that is all the elite enemies in this area defeated. I think those do count as elites. We can actually just go check. But the problem is, I think Gate of Finis is much bigger than this chapter. I believe the rest of the game takes place here in the Gates of Finis. So even if we don't have all the elites done, I think we're going to come back here in later chapters. We can just check, though. Yeah, it's only 1 elite enemy, 6 chests, but spoilers, the chapter is almost done. Like, we are about to go fight... the boss of the chapter, if that save point, you can kind of barely see it over there past the tentacles, but if the save point didn't give it away. I do want to quickly go check this bottom left corner, and I'll see if I can find a journal here real quick. It was right behind the chest. I'm glad I turned around. King Jenish. Shoot. Who? Yeah, he was the king. He was the old king who had the story with Bernstein. This was... He was in this... This actually might be one of the most important journal ones. But he was in the story of the grandfather. Of Seraphina's grandfather. Was the country of Finis. There we go. Those are all 8 of the journals you can find here. Again, if you want to, you can go back and read them in Wishvale. Back here in the museum. Also, if you want to read them online, if you just aren't playing along... go ahead, you can search any of those journals and they will pop up online. You can read them for free. It's on the wiki, the Octopath wiki. You can find them all there. But it looks like everyone but Reime is basically at full. So let's go ahead and save our game and get on to the end of the chapter here. Oh, we good? Yep. Yeah, we're good. And I'm pretty sure I have an idea who we're fighting based off that initial cutscene when the chapter started.
Welcome, sinners. I am impressed to see you made it this far. Now, what is it you desire?
I think you already know the answer to that.
Rondo. It seems you've finally grown out of your swaddling clothes.
Sir Xanthos. Please, stop all this. If you surrender right now, then...
So you defend humanity. You would fight to maintain this world drenched in desire and greed. Is it truly worth protecting?
This is the Sacred Flame's guidance.
I take it back. You are still nothing more than a babe. Do you know of the Defenders of Ash? It is a forbidden tome, kept secret by the Church. Because it shows humans for what they truly are. Repulsive creatures. Could you read it all the way through and still stand firm in your convictions? Still claim that humanity is worth defending? Pitiful soul, consumed by power. Be scorched by the dark flame and become my puppet.
It cannot be. Is that Tytos the hero?
He too.
Wait, you guys don't know. He's not a hero, right?
Is nothing more than a covetous sinner. Judge him, O dark flame. You are Tytos, hero of the continent.
Yes, of course. I am Tytos, a hero.
Go now, hero. Take their heads for me.
Yes. Nothing is impossible. For the all-powerful Lord Tytos!
Even the most
A
powerful
rematch
cannot
with
escape their
cursed
reckoning.
Commander
All my blade will be
Tytos.
judged.
Let's do it. Bow, perfect. Polearm, even better. Well, we'll keep using bow. I guess we'll pull out fan. Pull out fan because we know it's not a dagger.
I'd best get a move on.
And I guess we're just gonna keep doing this.
My blade knows
We're out of BP on Tails, but I mean, here's the thing. We know how this fight's gonna go. We're gonna break Tytos, and then he's gonna die. I mean, that's typically how the games work, right? Oh, good job, Tails. That's how games work. That's how RPGs are played. You kill the enemy, they died. Hard decision here. I think we can actually do it, though. I think I can Stormblade. And then I think we can... This is where it might have been a dumb decision. We're just gonna boost. Yeah, it was definitely a dumb decision. Shoot, we might lose someone here. Let's hope for the best. Airstorm.
Bow to me.
Oh, went for tails.
This is bad.
That's okay. I mean, we're fine, right? Because we just swapped to you. We get a heal more on my front row. Ahana gets the break. We hit 3 times. And there we go. We Ultimate. That isn't gonna kill. It's a boss this late in the game, but it's gonna do a lot. We are officially getting to the HP pools of characters like the ultimate bosses we've already fought, but none of it matters when we Brand's Blade. That should... Ooh, not quite. Not quite. How about a Hunter's Drive? Is this enough to finish it? You know it is, guys. You know it is. That is the game at this point. Until probably the end of the game, it is get the break and get the kill. Isla hit level 70.
No. No, 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 no! You, a hero? Absurd! You are lower than even livestock. You are nothing more than the scum of the earth. Pathetic. To think that man may very well be my own father.
Wait, what?
Let me say this here and now. That man was scum.
That's what I'm saying, Rondo.
He was completely controlled by his desires, bringing tragedy upon many. Isn't that right, Velnort?
Velnort.
Yes. Tytos. Tytos. You're a false hero. Corrupted to the core. If it weren't for you, bring you and I would. We would. Bastard. 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 Sinners are to be purged. So be purged. Purged. Purged.
Rinyu?
No. No, 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 no.
That's enough.
You.
Velnort. You don't need to be angry anymore. Or sad. You said we'd be together forever. Even if death parted us. So, let's go together.
Dang, guys, this one got me. This one got me. A single tear out of both eyes. But man, I hated Rinyu, but she didn't deserve that, man. Dang.
Sir Santos, it is time.
Well then. Be grateful. If you die in hell, all that awaits is the void. You have been released from your all-consuming desire. Finally.
Where are you going? We're not done here, Sir Santos.
And yet I must go. Will you come as well? Rondo. Go and learn what humans truly are. Then return to me. So that the dark flame may teach you all.
Chosen One, I sense an overwhelming evil up ahead. We should make sure we're fully prepared before we proceed.
Jeez, man.
Chosen One. I felt something when that dark flame touched me. It was like it laid bare all of the ugliness of humankind.
Choose your next words carefully, Rondo.
Rondo.
I couldn't save Rinyu. I was right there, but...
Rinyu accomplished what she set out to do. It is not your burden to bear.
Santos said, if you die in hell, all that awaits is the void.
But that's just if you're already dead, right? If a living person dies in hell...
Yes. I'd like to believe there's still hope.
Why do people desire things? And how far will their hand stretch to obtain those desires? Whatever the answer, I will not be stopped. Let desire combat desire. Pitiful soul, consumed by wealth.
And fame.
Pitiful soul
Yep.
consumed
Yep,
by
there they are.
fame. Be scorched by the dark flame and become my puppets.
Show me a gust and show me. Yep, Erminium. There they are.
Now, the end has come.
Gosh, this is so good, man. What a good ending. What a good final act. Holy. Whoever. What is that? What was that in the background? That's the bestower of all. Chapter 5, the Gate of Finis, complete. Man, dude. That Rinyu one got me. I've said I don't like her before, and I do mean that. Rinyu's not my favorite character. It's still sad, man, you know? Still sad. We still have a lot left to do. As I mentioned, Gate of Finis is just a massive final dungeon for the game. Where we have so much more to explore there. We're going to quickly come back to Witchfield just because I want to put our 2 new characters down, see where they go. But that's it for this episode. We'll go ahead and... do I want to listen to the party chats? I do. I should listen to them, but there's 2 new characters, man. We're going to have like a million. Let me see what they do first. Sheepkeeper, obtain freshly shorn sheep, fleece from sheep. We kind of want that. And marginally raises the chance of stocking. I don't care about that one. Eltrix, go right here. But we can house you. We'll just make you the manager. There we go. We got some party chats, guys. Let's listen to them. Reme, may I have a word with you? You wish to speak with me. Whatever for. Grandport is considering opening up trade with the East. We believe they have much to offer us, from silk to incense, unusual foodstuffs, and more. And if all goes well, both places stand to benefit greatly. I was hoping you might aid us in this endeavor by acting as both a guide and hired sword. What say you? Are you willing to work for me? Would you face me in combat first? I'll not take orders from someone weaker than I, but if you best me, I shall give it some thought. Well, I'm not sure what chance you have against me. One does not become a lord of a port town without being able to weather the fiercest of waves. You have yourself a deal. Huh? Do you wish to say something, Tails? Don't tell me you intend to put a stop to our match. No, you can have some drinks. I'm pretty sure Reme wins this, though, so... Huh? What's that you have there? Well, we should have a drinking contest instead, is that it? Oh, Eldrix might win that one. What point is there in that? The victor would obviously be me. Well, aren't you confident? I'll have you know I'm renowned in Grandport for drinking like a fish. Is that right? I happen to be well known for being able to hold my liquor, too. We'll see about that. You're not half bad. Just wait, though. I'll see the bottom of my cask soon enough. So you aren't at all talk after all, but I'm not finished yet. Another. Another for me as well. You know, Eltrix, I think I like you. The feeling's mutual, Reme. I don't think that went how I wanted it to. Is Reme from Ku? Is she, like... I think it's implied, but is she canonically from Ku, which is from Octopath 2? If so, this is a direct mainline connection between... because this game is now a mainline game. The mobile game isn't because there's, like, weird stuff going on. This is a mainline game and is canon to the story. So if she is canonically from Ku, then that means it is not alternate dimensions. It is, in fact, the same world, but over to the east continent. Which is funny because the Ku's to the west, so she's western in that game. King Solon, would you mind taking a look at these blueprints? Of course. Let's see here. Are these plans for a giant wooden sheep? Yeah, I was thinking you could put it in the castle garden. That way Altinia would become even more famous for its sheep. A good thought, but does it truly need to be this large? Ah, come on. I bet someone as smart as you can figure out a way to use its size to your advantage. Huh. What do you think, Tails? Solon, he is the what, Crow of Ku or whatever? Crow of Orsterra? True, I am well known for my wisdom. There must be some use for a sheep this large. For example, it could be a gift to an enemy kingdom, and once they bring it in their castle, our soldiers would pour out from inside it, catching the enemy by surprise. No, that I'd resort to such cowardly methods if I could help it, of course. But the fact that you know how cowards think shows how smart you are. Is that supposed to be a compliment? I just meant, sorry. By the way, I've been wondering, why do you always bring up proverbs that have to do with sheep? There is in fact a reason for that. Sheep are near and dear to the people of my kingdom. Hence, it is easier for them to understand things when I use sheep as an analogy. I'm not sure it's easier at all. Huh? Did you say something? Nope, not a thing. I just realized these are going to be our last party chats unless we get some from the main story. Except for all those characters right there. Each are going to have their own individual chat with Tails once I max out their bond. Oh, I just remembered I'm going to have to do a lot of that here pretty soon. The Defenders of Ash, said to be written by the Cardinals themselves. I've heard that this tome holds the Church's darkest secrets. I've served the Church for a long time now, but never encountered anything like that. I had no idea the Church possessed such a questionable book. Pius, you rose to the rank of Bishop. Do you know anything about this? That's a difficult one. I'm afraid my knowledge of the matter is cursory at best. But I'm happy to answer any questions to the best of my ability. What is it you wish to know about, Tails? The Defenders of Ash. Now, this is nothing more than hearsay, but the title of the book supposedly came from the ones who wrote it, those who defended Ash. As I'm sure you're aware, ash is what is left over after a flame burns through everything. In other words, it's a euphemism for the darkness born from the light that shines on Orsterra. So it speaks of Orsterra's darkness? As Rondo said, it allegedly holds the Church's darkest secret. Until now, I had assumed that was mere gossip, but apparently it does truly exist. And that is the extent of my knowledge. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more use to you. Not at all. Thank you for sharing. When an organization grows as large as the Church, it is bound to develop some rotten elements. Just as a pool of still water steadily putrefies. And that is precisely why we require new blood like you, Rondo. I pray that you will follow the correct path. With the blue flame ever by your side. Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope you become the Flame Guard. That's all for party chats. I do just want to quickly show off before we wind things down that you can view those journals that we've acquired and just see if the Defenders of Ash is included in the journals. So inside the museum, inside the museum here, if you just come to, I think, any of these are the journal, these are the letters. Right over here are the historical text. And right here should be all the tomes of the departed. So Lavore, Usia, Yaya, Misa, Velnort, Labrant, King Jenish, and Rinneyu. Oh, that was kind of a spoiler because she's departed. Sad. But there we go. That's where you can go read those if you wish. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. Looks like we did not get a new side quest, but we do have the next chapter, the Chapter 6, Precipice of Lost. But we'll do that in the next episode. I will see you guys then.